The point of creating frequency is apparently a notion that has to be introduced if an urban place should work and should not be the opposite of what is meant to be. If it has to be a meeting place, one has to be creating targets or places which one wants to go to. The introduction of the supermarket, which was an initiative that we started, was something that the client thought it would never work. In this neighborhood, then no shop can survive because everybody goes to shopping centers which are close by, and everybody just goes shopping with the car, and no one would be wanting to make something there because it could not survive. Strangely for us, also surprisingly, so the enterprise company did say yes, we want to be there, but we had to change the project completely to accommodate their needs. Visual permeability is a quality that existed. The center of the city does not offer this. The suburbia, if it does offer something, then this. With our project, we do not want to break this. We do not want to densify and taking out this quality. We try to achieve it with different means. There is a pathway through the building, which goes right in the corner of the piazza to other parts of the quarter, and this pathway could be a pathway which is creating a strange atmosphere of fear, and like some passagers have the image to be places where doesn't want to pass by if the night breaks. So we try to make it as light as possible and to widen it up and open it so that in the evening there will be light and will not offer this horrible scenery of being the space of fear. The permeability, the visual one, is continuing also inside the building through the public sala, the auditorium, that is also open on both sides, so it has daylight on the one hand, and then the other side it can be visibility through different layers of the building, from the inside, from the outside to the inside, from the inside to the outside again. And the last of it is the sum of the ones before, which hopefully is being given as a result. The identity of the place that is formed and created by the people who use it, and depends on the acceptance of it. The della, as one idea was already mentioned, is a quality of an urban space that is offers like other elements of an urban space, which is often something that makes it a living place, that somebody would like to go there to be there. It's a big field in the size of a soccer game field. So the pergola, the size of 2 apartments, is essentially to be a place to go when during the summer the heat is very annoying, and it should still be a place of unique. The greenery is interpreted in a certain way with these different columns of ranking posts, and also the element of water is a joyful element that is attractive and something that makes it a target to go to. The actors which contribute to the whole scenery are the functions of the building. They are creating the mass and the border of the part of the place, and they need different expressions. The openings is an issue on in this quarters where one feels always a little anxious, and one walks through and has the feeling that thousands of eyes are looking at you. And in this sense, we try to make a graph of openings that is based on a modular which has human dimension 2 by 2, and which is doubled to the horizontal and vertical. And the different functions of the building will interpret these openings in different ways. Sustainability is introduced in this sense in the building, that social housing can be done at the moment only in a low energy standard. It means social housing is done in a way that there's a very low energy consume guarantee. In this building, this law had to be extended also to the public parts of the building, as it is forming one building, and then one could not look at one building in 2 different ways, which I think was a very positive goal which we had to achieve. On the other hand, we had the opportunity to provide a solar field for the warm water heating of the 105 apartments, which is located just above on the lower part of the building. The apartments, they somehow form a private, semi-private part, and there is this notion of division which makes them a twin tower out of architectural and proportional reasons, but also out of the desire to create a public part of this private tower, a part where the different people who live there have to walk through every day, and which should give them orientation and natural light on the way to their apartment, and not an internal corridor which is dark. As it is the first meeting place, so to say, for a neighborhood which is the neighborhood of this one building, which are 400 people who should get a sense of belonging and being a community by itself. Obviously, it is an act of architecture which is all the way through in danger of being eliminated. As you can see very easily, that can be easily work as a tower in one own core, and one could save 2,000 square meters of facade and a lot of money for not have to make glass bridges. But I would say the understanding of the client and the importance of the community of Innsbruck understood that a high-rise building in this area of high-rise building, where a high-rise building is something not positive considered, had to be done in a different way than the rest is done in the surrounding. So that helped us to maintain this quality till the end. The apartment itself is a social housing apartment. That means every room has to have a certain dimension, and one cannot exceed this dimension. So what we wanted to enlarge, or we tried to extend to the maximum, is the dimension of the window. As you see, there are no windows, because every window is a little balcony, a French balcony, and gives in a small apartment a different dimension. And as it is communicated between inside and the outside, it